In this video, I'm going to share 5 different ways on how I stop feeling depressed. If you deal with a mental illness like I do, these would be practical things to do if you are feeling depressed. Quick disclaimer, I'm not going to say anything along the lines of suck it up, stop complaining, other people have it worse than you do, because those tips are not helpful. These are actual practical tips that I do myself to feel less depressed when I have my moments of depression. The first practical tip is get professional help. There is nothing wrong with getting professional help. Bump the mental health stigma. This is your life we are talking about. So go ahead and see a psychiatrist, therapist, counselor, anybody that can help get you out of your own head. If you could have already done it by yourself without any help, then you won't even be watching this video. So go ahead and get the professional help that you may need, so that way you can no longer feel depressed as often as you do. The second practical tip is have a creative outlet. Now, no worries if you're not a creative person. I'm not saying you have to be Picasso or something like that, or Michelangelo. What I'm saying is that have a creative outlet, a way of expressing how you're feeling inside. When you bottle up all those feelings, it just feels stuck. You have that feeling in your chest, your throat, you feel like you can't breathe. If you're depressed, you feel just locked in a dungeon and that you can't get out of. But when you do things like writing down how you feel, journaling, exercising, maybe painting, or doing something else to outwardly express yourself, that will allow you to let those feelings out. Even if you're not talking to somebody, you can do this on your own without even talking to somebody else. But outwardly express yourself through something creative instead of turning into a negative coping mechanism like solitude, being lonely, not talking to somebody else, drugs, alcohol, etc. The third practical step is understanding that these moments will come. If you are a human being, there are going to be days that you're going to feel down. Please don't go from video to video looking for solutions to never feel depressed ever again. Depression, sadness, loneliness, these are all human characteristics, and there's nothing wrong with that. So it's okay to not be okay. I'm going to link up to a video that I made about that. It is completely fine being depressed at times. It's what you do during those moments that counts the most. The fourth thing is talk to somebody. It is so easy to think that being lonely, being by ourselves is the solution that's going to make us feel better. But think about it this way. If you are feeling depressed and you go back to your house, you go back to your dorm room, you go back to wherever you are, and decide to stay by yourself, that means you're going to be alone with depression. But by talking with someone else, like a friend, family member, if you're a religious, a church, counselor, somebody other than a professional that you can talk to, you are sharing and letting out how you are feeling. You're not just keeping it to yourself, bottled up inside. So yes, this does kind of tie into number 1, but this is talking about talking to somebody that's not a professional. Talk to somebody, let it out. The fifth practical tip has helped me through my lowest moments, and I hope that it helps you through your lowest moments as well. Understand that you are not alone. Depression makes you think that you are the only one going through what you're going through. Nobody else understands. But just like this community right here, DT Nation, is showing you that you're not alone. This video is showing you that you're not alone in how you feel. Understand that you are not alone in how you feel. So anytime you feel low, you feel depressed, know there's some other people out there going through and experiencing similar things to you. You're not by yourself in this. I want you to stay here. I want you to continue to fight, because I promise you are not alone. If you are currently feeling worthless by any means, you feel down, you feel like you're not enough, you're not good enough, I'm going to link up to a video card right now. Click that card so that way you check out that video to show you that you are not worthless. You are awesome just the way you are, and it'll help shift your mindset into understanding that. As always, hit that subscribe button to join this awesome community that openly talks about depression, anxiety, and low self-esteem. All right, as I always say, do you stay swagalicious and keep smiling. Peace.